What's going on, everybody? How about you? Truckin Rob coming at you here. Welcome to a nice, chilly, windy, wet day in East Texas here. I'm going to do my very first unboxing video for a product here. I got this WeBoost. See if I can get it all in the camera there. There you go. By Wilson Electronics. Cell phone booster. Supposed to boost your cell phone signal. Pretty good so far. I've been hearing good things about it. Figure I'll give it a shot and do a review on it and let you guys know what this thing's all about. We're outside here at the picnic table, so there's some nature noises. We're out here in the woods. You might hear some chickens and birds and all that sort of stuff. So pretty cool so far. Just a box, you know, it receives signal, it boosts the signal, and it expands the signal. Here it says supports all U.S. carriers, no internet required, trusted by first responders, 4G, 3G, 4G LTE coverage, no monthly fees, multiple users simultaneously, and independently tested. There you go. Let's open this sucker up. I have no idea. All I did was take the tape off here, so I wouldn't be wrestling with that in the video. So I haven't really messed with anything yet. This is the very first unboxing here, and let's see what it is. All right. So the packaging looks pretty good. Looks good, solid packaging. We've got a user manual. There goes those chickens. There's not a damn thing I can do about that. I'm not going to get into instructions here. This is just the unboxing part here. But we got instructions. And let's see here. It looks like a CB style antenna mount that you can clamp on to different things. Damn them chickens. This is real hard to do this stuff, guys. Some kind of not sure what this is. This probably is the what goes inside the truck. You know, the actual part that boosts the that's going to go the transmitter, we'll call it, the transmitter part, and a cable and plug on the end there. And this guy here, this appears to be basically the brain of the whole operation. We're gonna have to mount this somewhere. It's got a outside antenna, a power plug on it. Take this out of the box here. Take it out of the bag. Take the sticker off of there. There you go. So we got the outside antenna here, and then a power input right there, and then on the other side, inside antenna. Okay, I'm gonna go through all this. This is just the unboxing. See what's coming in the box. Hey, an install guide. How about that? So I'll go through all this and get this thing set up for you. Not sure what's in here. Power supply. All right. So there's goes into the unit there, and then just cigarette lighter. Oh, that's cool. It's got a on-off switch there. All right, that's awesome. Seems pretty quality stuff. I really like that on-off switch. That way you're not unplugging it and plugging it back in there. That's that. And we have the big antenna. Cool. Damn them chickens. All right. And there we go. The box is empty. Oh, got a little bag of goodies here. It looks like for the mount, and some Loctite. It looks like a little pouch of Loctite there to lock everything down so it doesn't come loose. So right on. All right, that's it. That's all that's in there, guys. Here's the antenna. Pretty big, and you know, one of my main concerns with this was how long the cord was going to be because I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put this on the truck. So you can see it's going on that 13 Cascadia back there, and I run flatbed, got the headache rack on the back. I've got some mounting options, but I'm going to get into that. I'll go through how I mounted it on that particular truck, and I'm going to do a very thorough test on it, and let you guys really know if this thing's worth the salt, worth its weight, you know. But this cord looks plenty long enough so far. I won't know until I stretch it out and actually get working on it if it's going to go where I'm thinking I'm going to put it. So, but it looks pretty darn long enough. Definitely long enough to go to a mirror mount. We'll see. All right. So that's the unboxing. This is all the stuff that you get in the box. I'm going to kind of put everything back away here and get started on the install on that truck right there. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll get this all put together for you guys. All right, guys. Here we go with the next part, the install. Just went through the unboxing, showed you all the pieces, parts, and everything. So now I'm going to show you how I put it on my truck. Every truck is different, and you guys can do it your own certain way. And I'll tell you right now, on the Cascadias, the absolute easiest thing to do is going to be do a mirror mount. Okay, mount it on the mirror. We don't have tube mirrors like Peterbilt's, K-Dubs, all them others. So we have to get this bracket. All right, this is an old one I had laying around from when I used to run my CB antenna on my other Cascadia. Most truck stops, CB shops, all that stuff. Wilson actually makes one. It's pretty decent. But what you're going to do is just take these two bolts out and put the bracket on there, and put the longer bolts that come with it on there. All right, and then just use your just clamp the antenna, the Wilson antenna, the WeBoost antenna right on that, and then run your cable through the door, or get fancy and run it through the mirror and inside and go nuts. But that's going to be the easiest way. However, I like doing things a little bit differently. I like keeping things out of the wind as much as possible, just for fuel mileage and for looks. You know, I like everything clean looking. So I went and I did something different. I mounted it up there. All right. Now, let me climb up here, try to show you. Bear with me a second here. Let me get over here to it. I'm in a mid-roof, and what I did is there's a bracket here for like utility lights, work lights, all that sort of stuff. So I have my lights here. Yeah, they're rusty. This was a used truck, but I have my work lights here on the headache rack, and there was this bracket that was just sitting there on the side of the fairing. So all I did was drill a hole, you can kind of see there, and mount the bracket that came with the WeBoost. Now, as you notice, I only drilled one hole. I just got one bolt through there. And the reason for that is because I'm kind of up over the roof just a little bit. Not over height or anything, but just in case I hit a tree or something, you know, God forbid, I shouldn't, but just in case I hit this with it only being one bolt down here, it's gonna swivel. It's just gonna knock it back. Okay, that was my thought on that anyway. So, but you can definitely drill all the holes out if you want to and do a more solid mount. Basically you feed the cable down through here, and as you can see, I just kind of fished it down back through there and then all the way down. All right, now let me climb down here very carefully. There we go. All right, as you can see, I just ran this wire, just fished it back down there, a couple zip ties, wherever you can, you know, and then tucked it down through there. And this cable was long enough to do just about anything. All right, so it's long enough to go all the way to the top of the sleeper light right there where you saw it. It's kind of dark under here, but I just ran the wire all the way down and you can see fish it through, you know, in certain spots, and zip tie it wherever else you can. Okay. Again, this is just how I did it. And then I have a power inverter mounted over on this side, and this wire here goes up through the floor. You see the hole drilled right there. I just went through that hole, taped up the cable real good, and put wire loom. As you see, I put wire loom on the whole cable. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. These things shake and rattle and roll down the road, right? So we need every bit of protection for wiring that we can get. All right, so I just poked it through there. Now let's see here. Now I have my passenger seat out. All right, I have a freezer here. Let me kind of move that back. Now, well, it's kind of dark in here, guys. All right, you can see the wire going up through there by the power inverter. And then I just mounted this sucker right here on the wall. All right, I wasn't exactly sure where to put it. As you know, I had no idea where to put it. This thing gets kind of warm, so you don't want to really put it in the glove box, or you don't want to hide it in an enclosed area. It gets kind of warm. So I didn't really want to drill any holes. This comes off of the plate. It's got like a mounting plate here to where this comes off of the mounting plate, and you can put a couple screws in there if you want to. I wasn't sure exactly where I was going to put it, so I just used some double stick tape on it, cleaned it real good with alcohol, and stuck it there just in case I want to move it around, right? All right, now I'll go on over to the other side. All right, here we are on the other side. Got a little bit better camera angle here for you. You can see it coming in down there, and there's the unit. All right, and then this is the antenna out going to the transmitter, right? I just ran that cable up and around the door frame in that weather stripping, and then I tucked it up underneath the windshield, tucked it up underneath there, and then it came out right there. Not sure if you're gonna be able to see that. It's kind of dark in here on these dark Texas afternoons. And then I put the transmitter right there. Just it comes with Velcro. All right, so it's just Velcroed on there. Nothing permanent. And I don't really care for drilling too many holes in my nice truck. So it's mounted right there. My cell phone is right here. I'm not going to do any kind of testing with the signal right now because I'm here at the house and I have really good signal. I've got full-blown 4G signal right here right now, so there's really nothing to boost. It doesn't have any work to do, basically. So I'm not going to do any signal boosting test at this moment. I'm going to wait till I get out on the road and find myself in a no signal situation or a very poor signal situation. So as you can see, I've got my little power block, my 12 volt power block here. There's the switch on and off, pretty simple. The one thing that I did have a little bit of trouble with, and I'm not crazy about wires hanging out everywhere, is the power wire. Okay, for where I put it, and this was just, it was my fault, I guess, for putting it here versus someplace a little bit closer, because I want to be able to turn it on and off. I want to be able to reach this switch while I'm driving. So I could have plugged it in. There's some 12 volt power plugs all over this truck, but I want to be able to reach it. Okay, and I don't like clogging up my my other outlets, so I use a power block up here with the switch, and you know, I just come up a little bit short on the power cord. It's just running across the dash. I'm not exactly crazy about it right there, but again, this was my install job, so it's not the product. As you can see, this power cord just running right here. Now if I had a passenger seat and or a team truck or something like that, you know, I might want to tuck it underneath there and kind of hide it a little bit better. but I don't have a passenger seat. No passengers, just me. So having that wire there on the sill isn't really a big deal for me, but I'm not too crazy about the one going across the dash. So I'll have to figure something out with that. That's also why I just use sticky tape on mounting it on the wall there, just in case I want to fine tune something. So, but for now, that's the way it is. Be great for testing. And like I said, I'll be able to fine tune it later. But as I'm sitting here in the seat, I'll be able to turn it on and turn it off and really give this thing a test. So, all right, guys, we'll see you once I find no signal. Hang on a minute. We'll be back. All right, guys, here's the first field test here. I'm in a low signal situation here. We're down in the yellow. This is just a signal app I downloaded. You can see up there, we're kind of hard to see there, but 1 bar. The unit is off. There's my switch right there. The unit is off. We're looking at about minus 114 dBm, decibels, milliwatts. So we'll go ahead and flip it on. And it's on now. And we'll see a jump there up to 98. Man, now we got decent signal. Alright, not bad. I'll turn it off. Give it a second. And it'll go down. Just like that. It takes a minute for everything to power up and all that, power off. So 114, it's off. Turn it back on. And we'll jump right back into the green. There you go. This thing really works, guys. Since I've been using it, I haven't dropped 1 call at all. It really works. You can see here we've gone up to 3 bars. It's on. Red light's on right there. 3 bars. Kind of hard to see there. But this thing really works. Alright, guys, so here's another signal test. Kind of got a bad signal here in this area. Right around the Alabama-Georgia line on I-59 here at the rest area. Pretty bad signal with Verizon. 1 little bar up there, and kind of fluctuating around minus 114 or so. Definitely in the yellow on this app here. The unit is off. The light is off. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Let's flip the switch on, and we'll give it a minute to boost. And there's your boost, just like that. So now we got decent signal. Now we picked up another bar. Now it's not much, but it is something, and it does prove that this thing works. Let me go ahead and turn it off. Off. And there's, we should see it drop here. There's the drop. All right, guys, my closing thoughts on this. Let's wrap this up here. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here. My final thoughts on the WeBoost OTR here. They sent it out to me to try it out and see what I think about it. Give it a run and share my opinion on this. It's a great product. It's a very quality product. You guys saw the testing and the install that I did on it, and you know, it works. The bottom line is this thing works. The only problem is the price tag. Honestly, it's a little bit high. You know, I'm big. I do a lot of thing on social media, uploading, downloading, uploading to YouTube, all sorts of things that require a pretty solid connection to the internet. And over the course of this testing period, I have found that it does help. It does work. You know, it's just the price tag. It's coming in at around $500. You know, that's a lot of money, especially for us truck drivers out here struggling. You know, if I didn't do everything that I do do on the internet wise, just as a normal internet user. 500 bucks is pretty high, to be honest with you. You know, frankly, if it was right around 300 bucks, I think a lot more people would be seriously interested in it. Who knows? Maybe the price will come down, you know, or they'll have a big sale or something like that. But you know, again, my bottom line opinion is the product is great. The product is solid. It worked flawlessly. Okay, so you are getting what you're paying for. Okay, it does work. All right, it's just a little bit expensive, you know, like I said. So think about it. I'll put a link down in the description box, and guys, go ahead and click on it and check it out for yourself and see if it's something that you might need. You know, I was in some pretty bad cell signal areas to where I couldn't even make a phone call. And with the WeBoost, it boosted it just enough to where I could make a phone call. So that could be a lifesaver. It really could. I mean, never mind the price. It could be a priceless tool when you're in an emergency situation. So, you know, that's basically it. So bottom line is it works. It's a great product. I love it. I use it every day. So go check it out for yourself. And hopefully this video helped you on what's in the box, how I installed it on my truck, and then a few field tests. Okay, great product. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to be the professional, set the example. I'll talk to you later.